And this is how the front looks from the rear here in the EQS. So here we can see the front from the rear seats. In the EQS you can see that now sitting in the S-Class again, the seat is definitely... Hello guys and welcome to a new video. So in this video we will take a look at the new S-Class and new EQS side by side. So here we have the key fobs to these vehicles. They are basically the same new style key fobs, very nice and more heavy than previously. So now in this video we will take a closer look at the exterior, interior and also the infotainment systems of these two cars. So let me know which one do you like more, the EQS or the S-Class, in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. Some people told me they like more EQS, and that's actually true. Some people told me they like more the S-Class. On the right side we have new S-Class. This one doesn't have AMG line package, but nonetheless it looks really good as well. And on the left side we have the new EQS, which has the AMG line package. And the EQS is in high-tech silver, and the S-Class, we can take a look, it's in obsidian black metallic, diesel, 400 diesel, long version, and we have sienna brown interior. This is the price with the tax. So immediate difference, as you can see here, the S-Class versus the EQS, is that overall shape of the car. So the EQS is more aerodynamic. You can see the shapes, it's like a one-bow design for the EQS, and the S-Class has this traditional sedan style. They both have the same pop-up door handles. So overall, if you take a look at for example, the front, the S-Class goes more towards the front and then down, and the EQS is more like aerodynamic shape, so it's more rounded. That helps with aerodynamic and also with the range, obviously. So that's why they did this kind of style, to improve the range with aerodynamics and probably also to look different than the other cars, because this looks very different to what we can see now on the market with the EQS and S-Class. S-Class is more like evolution, and the EQS is more like a, we can say, revolution, because it's electric power and also it has completely different design than what we are used to from Mercedes. So you can see the clear difference. The LED bars is connected, the LED lights are connected with the light bar. With the S-Class there is nothing like that. And you can see also three elements of the lights. There are three dots on the S-Class and also on the EQS. Here you can see 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So in terms of the hood length, the hood on the S-Class is longer. You can see it clearly. So it's not like crazy difference, but the difference is there. So you can see it's, I would say, like 20 centimeters. The EQS ends there, and about the 20 centimeters we can say. That's the difference of the hood length. And also the front fender here has the traditional design, and here on the EQS has this, like, bonnet goes towards the side where is the front fender, and you cannot open the front bonnet on the EQS. You can do that with the S-Class. Also big difference is that you have star on the hood with the S-Class, so you can see Mercedes star here, and EQS doesn't have the star. And also the front part, where are the mirrors. So here you can see the mirrors are here in this position, and on the EQS you can see here they are on the doors, and here they are on the window, the mirrors. And also you can see this triangle in front of the mirrors, and here is in the triangle are the mirrors. So we can see the difference, and that's also very noticeable at the rear. Here in this triangle we can see the EQS, Also the line where is the door and where is the bonnet is not at the same level with the EQS, and here it's more or less at the same level. And that's part of the aerodynamic design, so that's basically it. Also, if you take a look at from the outside at the dashboard, you can see more of the seats here with the S-Class, and here this is more like you can see the aerodynamic design, and also for the hyper screen which is in the EQS. That's because of that. Cameras for the assistance systems are the same, and also the difference is in the wheels. So here we have forged alloy wheels in silver or like a chrome, and these are Bridgestone 255 40 20 inch, and here on the rear 255 40 20 inch. So the same size is at the front and the rear. Sometimes the rear wheels are larger, but usually it's on the performance vehicles. On the EQS we have also same size wheels. These are 21 inch, but I also have seen 22 inch on the EQS. You can take a look at the rear, 265 40 21 inch. Let's take a look from the side. So from the side you can see that this car has the traditional 3-box design, which is used usually is the design language of the sedans, with long bonnet, boot, and in the middle is the cabin. With EQS we have the one-bow design, which floats basically from the front towards the rear, and it has this aerodynamic shape. So that's the whole point of this car. You don't have the clear boot like here on the S-Class. So here is more like you can see small boot, and here is more large, and it opens on the EQS together with the glass, with the window. Here only the boot opens. Also on the EQS we have the night package, so the window trim around the window is in high gloss black. On this car we don't have this, so everything is in chrome, but it nicely complements the black color as well. So yeah, now we can take a look at the rear. The door handles are the same, so if you press they will open. Same is on the EQS. So here the difference S-Class and EQS. You can see the S-Class has this chrome line between the lights, and the EQS has the light bar. Also the design of the tail lamps is different. The EQS has this like a spiral here, and S-Class has this like a crystal, individual crystals. So very different design indeed with the lights. You can see it here side by side. They are like similar shape, you can see, but on the EQS it's different. So now looking here we can see the exhaust tips, and here is like a diffuser on each side where it should be, where usually is the exhaust. Here we can find the 3 aerodynamic stripes like a diffuser, and the badge here is 580. On the S-Class we don't have a badge because it's debadged. You can also debadge the EQS obviously. And also here we can find a large Mercedes-Benz logo underneath the light bar, and here it's above this chrome line. So very interesting comparison. Also the shoulder here on the EQS is more like rounded than on the S-Class, but the S-Class feels and looks more a little bit more messy, I would say. It has this traditional presence, while the EQS has this like futuristic design. And obviously the S-Class here has the petrol, in this case diesel tank, and AdBlue, or the petrol, and the EQS has a charging port. So here you can see there's no more cover with the charging port. Here you can see this rubber, that's the cover, and also this one you can, for the fast charging, you can use this for the CCS. Also here is a lip on the EQS on the fifth door, helps with aerodynamics. On the S-Class we don't have this yet, and as an offer. So I will put the dimensions on the screen and which car is larger, but they are about the same. If you take a look, they're about the same in terms of the size. In terms of the length, they are more or less at the same level at the front and at the rear as well. And this is a long version, so maybe this one is the longest, a little bit longer, the S-Class, but they are about the same. Also, if you take a look at the width of these vehicles, they are about the same size width. So in person they look more or less the same in terms of the width. So let me know which one do you like more, the EQS or the S-Class, in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. Some people told me they like more EQS, and that's actually true. Some people told me they like more the S-Class. Also the aerodynamic shape is more flat on the S-Class here, and it's more like aerodynamic with the EQS. Also here, if you take a look, here you already have a start of the windshield, and there is like the start of the windshield is more up. So yeah, clear difference, but it's not like extremely different, but you can see it's quite a big difference. But both are large luxury cars, as you can see here. So I drove both of these, and they both feel very similar in terms of the luxurious ride. So now we can take a look at the charging. So here at the dealer we have not fast charger because it's not really necessary at the moment. Alright, so here is the charger at the dealer. This one is we can say not really fast. It's about 11 kilowatts, 12 kilowatts, something like that. You just lean this somewhere, maybe like this, so it doesn't scratch the paint. Okay, maybe like this. It's from the soft rubber, so shouldn't be like issue if you like lean it softly here. And now you need to just add the passcode, and then it will start charging. So now I added the pin code. So now it's waiting, connecting with the vehicle, and here we can see the power which is pulled into the vehicle. So now around 10 kilowatts. $11 kilowatts already. So this is more or less normal charger, but it's enough for the dealer. At the moment, if they will need faster, they will install the faster charger. But right now, you can see here we have almost 90%. Alright, so here quick look at the new S-Class. So here we have sienna brown exclusive interior with these flowing lines and this very nice steering wheel. Here, as you can see, also soft pillows like this. Okay, just a magnificent interior, really like this one. So let's hop inside and check out. Let's close the door and hear the difference. Okay, see? So how much quieter was that? Really, the sound isolation in the S-Class is amazing. Also in the EQS, the sound isolation is very similar. So here electric for the seats on the door, they are more capacitive, these buttons. You have heated seats, ventilated You can operate the right seat. I will just leave this one on. It's a little bit chilly. So here is sienna brown with diamond stitching. Also this one heats up. Very, very nice and luxurious interior. I really like this one. And you can close this or open it, and you can see 2 cup holders, some space. So very good and practical car. You have USB-C ports there, 2 USB-C ports. Also the storage space is shallow, but it's nice. It's quite wide. And you can see also here the wire charging for the phone. This armrest also heats up. And these seats just have absolutely amazing quality. They are perforated, so for the correct ventilation, and has this like a black line here. Really, really gorgeous. The leather is super soft here in the bolsters and also here on the seat. Very, very good quality, and to touch it, really amazing. So also for the first time here we can see these add-on pillows for the front seats, but because usually this was reserved for the rear seats. And really, really amazing interior. The ambient lighting goes here towards there, and we have now sport mode. The new steering wheel from the outside, it has this like glossy black. Maybe it's even wood, I'm not really sure, but really, really nice. Also here is leather from the inside. You can turn off the seat heating, it's already hot. And the seat, and these vents, they make very satisfying noise. You can move them up and down. And overall quality, overall feeling in this car is it's really, really massive ship on the road with a huge head-up display here, and just amazing vehicle. Here we have Burmester 3D or 4D surround sound system, controls for the lights and controls for the windows and also for the mirrors. And here is a combination of portrait screen and this driver display. So this one is OLED panel, this one is LCD, but they are both very, very nice and bright. Here is also the 3D function, which makes the driver display appear as 3D. So if I move my head, you can maybe see how the display is changing. So that's unique for the S-Class. And here you can see also this large portrait screen. Here we have navigation, phone, radio, media, apps, comfort, settings, info, and smartphone integration. You can have a large map for the navigation. Very, very nice. And ambient lighting, even more visible. Ambient lighting is even more, where is it? In comfort, is even more visible during day now than in previous cars. Here is brightness at maximum. You can see color, we can put the red color. You can see it also clearly during daylight. Also this one, or the green. You have 64 single colors, and this multicolor one, these are 10. So like ocean blue, or this Miami rose, it changes in one stripe, or Malibu sunset. So very, very nice indeed. And here is the glove compartment. So you have a fragrance diffuser here, and even 2, so you can put them and have a refreshed air with the perfume. So what is this one? This is bamboo mood, and you have other one as well. You have several to choose from, and you will get some as a part. You can insert it there, and we can lock this with a key. From a key fob you can lock this one as well. And here also you have some storage space. See, Here is my hand, so you can put something here, but it could be slippery if you drive more in a sporty manner, so it could be like not really secured. So something, I don't know, something what will not fly as much you can put here. See, all in all, I really like this S-Class. So I will just put the seat as I would usually drive. So now we can jump into the rear seat. We can also change to more visible, like this ocean blue. Okay, now we can jump in the rear. This car has also soft close, so here you can see rear section for the S-Class. So I can tell you right now that here we have more space than in the EQS. Also soft close doors. So here is more space than in the EQS. We will check that shortly, but you can see how many is this. It's like 20 centimeters. It's really a lot of space. Also, I believe we can open the sunroof here. Hi Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Open the roof roller sun blind.
I'm opening the rear roller sun blind.
Okay.
For the panoramic roof.
So you can see what kind of space do we have here. Very airy space, and you can see how much more space you have here. It's really crazy for the long version. You can also put the front seat as far as possible towards the front, but here in this particular car we don't have this like button because it's not here optioned, probably because not as many people use this here in this country as a chauffeur car. They usually drive it by themselves, the owners, but you can also put the front seat as much as possible towards the front, and then you have more space here for the right passenger. So here we can see the front from the rear seats. It really looks very expensive and really premium and luxurious. This ambient lighting is really gorgeous. And in terms of the knee room, you can see I could have my leg like this, you know, and it's still it's possible to sit here like this, so you have so much space. And here, if you open the armrest, you have some additional storage space, and this is for the tablet, but in this car is not option. This is not full spec car, but it's still very nice, I would say. So it's like middle spec, we can say. Also, you can put this back if you don't need it, and you can put here 3 people, but usually it's for 2. As you can see, this seat has like special styling, so it's for 2 people. This one is like emergency middle seat. So here is also ventilation, as you can see, and seat heating. So really nice rear. So here, if we take a look, you can see the 4-zone unit for the climate control. Here we have also PM 2.5, so this is to clean the air actually. So you can also level how much air should be blowing. Yeah, you need to like click OK. So you can also change this, and here if you press, then you can vary the amount how much air goes through these vents. So you can also move it. So very good. So to have a chauffeur and being chauffeured around, the S-Class long version is probably will offer you more space, as you can see. Also here we have some lights on the top, and also here. So very nice indeed. So we can open it, and here also you can see the same style of the door handles. Here we have the EQS. I will just jump inside. Alright, so here is the EQS. We can start the vehicle without the user. So as you can see, the difference is really huge, because you have not two screens but three screens, and even the central screen is larger than the S-Class. In S-Class you would have this like portrait screen, and here you have this large hyper screen. Also, and this is an optional extra, so in terms of the options you will get the same screens which you have in the S-Class, you will get them here, but with optional extra you will get this hyper screen as an optional extra. In the base spec you will have the same screen as in the S-Class. So here looking, actually the steering wheel here is the same as in the S-Class, but this can be also AMG line with these two vertical parts, which I really like, these stripes. I prefer the AMG line steering wheel than this like avant-garde or more luxurious. This is more luxurious. I like the more sporty one. We can change the language, and I actually filmed the full review of this particular car, so this will be not full review. I will just mention the differences. So here we can see the hyperscreen, which consists of one screen, and under one screen we can find three displays. So one driver display, one central display, and one passenger display. You can also operate this display, but someone needs to sit here in order for the screen to work. Otherwise it's only as a screensaver. So really luxurious. The steering wheel is the same, and you can see the vents, they are different. We can find these vents now also in the new SL interior, and here is like a wetsuit material, and there is a reflection of the Burmester speaker hidden here, and the sound will bounce from the glass from the window. It's a little bit start the vehicle. It's a little bit hot here, so I will just lower the temperature. Also we have a quality of the air here. So right now the 13 is outside, which is moderate. Last time I was last time I was filming this car, external was at 10 or 7 I believe, and internal right now is at 3, but it goes lower to like a 2, so it makes the air much better on the inside, which I really love. This is really great, but I believe that's also in the S-Class, so that's like both features are in both cars. And you will also see when it will be full charged. Right now we are at, if you go into the EQ menu, you will see that right now we are at 93%, and we will go to 100% in about 50 minutes. So that's very good, and it looks really futuristic than the S-Class, even more futuristic. The S-Class itself looks pretty futuristic, but this one looks even more futuristic. And you can see the ambient lighting has different like shape, but it's the same kind of style. So if you go into comfort, ambient lighting, you can see here 64 single colors. The stripe itself is thinner, it's not as thick, but the versions of the colors are basically the same, with one exception, which is here the energy shine. So this basically gives you different lighting if you accelerate or brake. Otherwise we have the same colors here in the EQS. So which one do you like more? Here sitting you have like, because the display is in housing with the dashboard here, it looks more like one unit, and overall you can feel like you have more this towards the up. In the S-Class is more like a straight. So here in the middle you can see you have also some storage space, USB-C ports. Here you can find two cup holders, and if you close it you have this nice vent decor. You can see the panoramic roof as well as on the S-Class. Here we have also perforated leather and also black leather, and also heated seats, but different style. You can see they are more on a sporty side than in the EQS, but it's not a really crazy difference. but the difference is there, I can say. So now I will just sit as a driving position. So now we can jump and take a look at the rear seats. So the EQS doesn't have, in this case, the soft close, but the EQS can have it, so it's only a matter of optional extras. It comes also with fully electric doors, the EQS, so that's amazing. It's not available at the moment, so this car is not equipped with fully electric doors. So here we can see the interior of the rear seats, and now we can close the door. So the EQS offers also a lot of space, as you can see, but the S-Class Long even a little bit more, I would say. So as you can see, still have a lot of space, but in S-Class Long you have even more. So I couldn't, like, with my fingers, with my palm, I couldn't like stretch it enough. So there is more room in the S-Class Long, but it's maybe like 15%, something like that. So still a lot of room, as you can see here. So there is no shortage of room in the EQS, but in the S-Class Long you have more room. And the stripe here is more slim in the EQS, but this panel, for example, is the same. Also the Burmester speaker here, and the door handle is a little bit different here in the EQS. So you can see here very luxurious rear seats in the EQS, and this is how the front looks from the rear here in the EQS. And the armrest here, you can also extend this and have for two arms, phone holder, and this is for the cups. Very nice. And yeah, really nice interior, definitely. So here in the EQS you can see that I have some space above my head, but I would say it's like 1.5, maybe 2 inches of room above my head. So yeah, that's what you can expect in the EQS above your head. That's also because of this sloping aerodynamic shape in the EQS. So you have this kind of space. I'm 187 centimeters or 6 feet and 2 inches. So that's how much room I have here. And overall feeling is spacious, as you can see here, for my legs. But in the S-Class Long I have even more space. And there's the comparison between these two luxury sedans. Now sitting in the S-Class, again, as a comparison, the seat is definitely a little bit more soft. This part here in the S-Class is a little bit more soft to my, like, I can feel it a little bit more soft, maybe 10-20%, so a little bit more soft. And yes, definitely I have here more room, as you can see here. And I make sure that the seat is at the same position as I would drive, again, because it goes backwards with easy entry, easy exit. So yeah, also in terms of the headroom, I have, as you can see here, like this. So this is around 2 inches, and in the EQS I had maybe like this, so more space here because of this design, and also because the battery pack for the EQS is obviously the floor, so the floor itself is a little bit more high, and that's why you have a little bit less headroom in the EQS, and here in the S-Class you have a little bit more headroom. So if you are a taller person, taller than me, and you plan, if you are a little bit taller than me, then you can fit in the EQS. If you are very tall, then the S-Class Long would be better choice if you plan to sit in the rear seat very often. In terms of the front seat, many people there is a lot of headroom in both of these models, so that's not really like a difference. So let me know which one do you like more, the EQS or the S-Class, in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. Some people told me they like more EQS, and that's actually true. Some people told me they like more the S-Class.